You are about to experience the Bullshido Boys podcast, a euphoric journey through space, time, and more importantly, Bullshido.
In a world of podcasts filled with lies, bad takes, and hot mics, there's only one that can bring this much bull. Hosted by Matthew Moody, provider and coach, Ethan Rushing, our gym troll, and Isaiah Kidd, official in-house nerd. Tie your belts, tape your hands, and tighten those gloves. Here are the Bullshido Boys.
We're live.
Bullshido Boys. Bullshido Boys.
Bullshido Boys number
3.
We got it changed
3.
already. Never mind. My OCD lost. It's
Yes,
done.
The sign has changed. Massive happenings this coming weeks, but this past week. I think first we have to talk about the incredible performances from this UFC fight.
100%.
Let's see. Obviously, we can talk about Hamzat first.
Absolutely.
Absolute monster. But I put money on DDP. Deep regret.
Yeah.
Deep regret. Hamzat absolutely murdered him. It was embarrassing.
It was about as one-sided of a fight, especially a title fight, as I can remember. Especially recent history, for sure. I mean, did you see the strike total?
It was crazy. It was like 150 to 20 or something like that.
No, it was like 536 to
God.
40 something.
Now, yeah, some of those were just little
Still,
crucifix punches, but still, no doubt. And that one side of his face that Hamzat was like crucifix punching on was just beat up. Just
What,
that one
look,
side.
the total strikes.
529 to 45.
Oh my God.
That is bad. And I think maybe half of those 45 were in the last minute of the 5th round for DDP.
Yeah. And again, that's not necessarily even significant strikes.
No.
You know, I think DDP probably had like 4 significant strikes.
Yeah.
So-
Probably like 10. Let's give the guy a little bit of credit.
But it was embarrassing. I can't imagine. I think I sent this to our group chat. But imagine being the champ.
Yeah.
And thinking you're the best in the world, and someone comes in and does that to you.
Yeah.
I'd have to like maybe retire.
Maybe.
You know, I mean, but like you can't. Does he overcome that skill gap? No, I don't think he overcomes that.
A lot of
that
work.
skill gap. Because I think it's one of those things like you rarely see guys that came up training or that didn't train grappling all of a sudden become incredible
Super great
grapplers.
grapplers. Yeah.
Right.
Definitely tough. I feel like. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a big skill gap.
Yeah, it was just a brutal watch. I mean, the guy just got mauled. And Matt and I believe, thought, loser over here, thought Hamzat was going to win. But we definitely debated it a little bit more and gave him way more a chance than what he actually had in reality.
For sure. And Dricus, like, I mean, how many title defenses does he have? Like
Two. Yeah.
And then
One of them he lost. He lost versus Strickland the first time, but
fair. But some of these guys he competed against. I mean, and some of them he beat fairly decisively.
pretty handedly.
Israel Adesanya, Robert Whitaker too, correct?
Yeah.
Or what?
Did he not? Am I
recently,
mistaken?
Hamzat.
I think he fought Robert Whitaker, but I don't think it was a title defense.
No. Just period on his run to title contention, right? I mean, these are tough names. And then for Hamzat to just
Absolutely maul him.
yeah, I mean, I don't even know what the words are for it. I mean, just beat him up.
Oh,
Old
yeah.
school, just beat him up.
Whitaker did fight.
Yeah.
Duplessis.
Yes, and
TKO.
Duplessis won, right?
Wow.
Round
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, that is wild.
I was really surprised that Hamzat handled him so well because like DDP is so massive. Oh my
Yeah,
God, he
he's
looked
a big man.
massive.
With it-
Like he looked bigger than Hamzat, like girth wise.
They said Hamzat was like girth. They said Hamzat was like around 230. I can't remember, said 225 or whatever, but like he was
Really?
actually a 185
That,
now.
that's
Wow.
bigger than me. for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
Yeah.
large human.
That's way bigger. That's almost 100 pounds more than me.
Go ahead, Ethan.
I was gonna say, I think a lot of people's only critique was that some people said it was kind of boring. You know, like there wasn't any crazy finish. He was playing it safe in the crucifix, not going for any subs or any like big elbows. Really, I think he had like one elbow. That being said, as a grappling fan, it was beautiful.
Very impressive. And I think that's more the UFC's problem. They've
100%.
trained these more casual fans who haven't stepped into a gym to just appreciate highlight knockouts.
To me, it was so beautiful. I mean, I think it was maybe the 3rd round, probably every round really. But he was just so good. As soon as Dricus threw anything up high,
Oh,
he
yeah.
went low.
He was gone.
Attacked. And the chain wrestling was so beautiful. I mean, it's like I taught him myself.
Absolutely. He's got a good coach.
Yeah. What do you think? Or to me, DDP, it looks like they put all their points in like trying not to get subbed because he did good not getting subbed on the cage. He did a really good job like scraping
Hamzat off his back.
Right, so he couldn't get the finish. But they obviously did not put any points into getting out of side control, getting out of or preventing that takedown. Really.
Did you notice early on like the first couple takedown attempts, he really attempted a guillotine? Like I think that might have been a part of their strategy.
Such a terrible strategy.
It was a bad strategy.
And he was on top and rolled over to a guillotine whenever he actually had one chance to be on top and like at least just throw some bombs from mount, bro. You know what I mean? Like
at the very end,
yeah. I mean, you can say it's a Hail Mary. We talked about this. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. But after you spoke to me, I was like, you know what? That does make sense. Because I'm only thinking, like, dude, he's got mauled. Why not?
Right.
But you're like, dude, you're in an advantageous position.
Yep.
What if you land a crazy bow and he's just out cold?
That's
like,
true.
it's a lot more likely than jumping Gilly. You know what I
100%.
mean? Especially on him.
I wonder if DDP and DP have
Why
been
are you saying it like
hanging out.
that, bro?
What? No. Dustin Poirier and
jumping the
Dricus
Gillies.
Duplessis. Yeah, maybe they've been training a little bit together.
I get why he did it.
Probably not.
I get why he did it at the end, but yeah, he did it a couple of times throughout the fight, and that seems just like an awful coach strategy. Whoever said that was a good idea.
Could you imagine? Like that's how you beat Hamzat.
We all stood up for half a second and then it slipped. But
if you go back and look at the statistics on like how many guillotines have landed in the UFC versus
few.
attempted, it's wild.
nothing.
I think it was like 11 or 7%.
and they're all like against like strict kickboxers. Like they're like,
the
you know what I mean?
on the,
Not against most wrestlers. A good wrestler is going to know how to avoid getting guillotined, especially if he's in the top 10, and he's shooting doubles. Like
For
Hamzat
sure.
is.
So, do we think we move on to Aaron Pico versus Murphy? This was obviously huge, and Moody's probably heartbroken even bringing it back up.
He is.
So
Predicted this one wrong for sure.
Me as well.
I would say he was winning the fight temporarily there. You know, almost the whole time, really the whole time up until the end.
Definitely felt as if he was leading and applying the pressure.
Yeah,
So we can go into the stats real quick before that.
he looked violent. That's for sure.
He is
out
violent.
there.
This is true.
Talking about Aaron Pico, that is.
Yeah, look at the significant total strikes. It's
13
just
to 8. I mean, it was a very short fight, all things considered.
for sure.
Yeah, I didn't really know Lerone before this, the Brit, but
Slick.
crazy, massive elbow from him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull that.
A difficult one too. Honestly, this is not like
Lerone.
a easy
He's undefeated.
elbow. Yeah, 17-0 now. Wow.
Guide, guard
Just a little
high, staying
reminder.
composed in the face of pressure.
So much stuff.
That's a rough one.
That's a bad one.
It was just as fun to watch the third time.
Yeah.
Second time. You know?
Or the 50th. They
Yeah,
definitely
exactly.
played it in a row.
Such an elbow.
And
So-
he looked good.
Sorry, Pico fans.
looked good, bro.
Yeah. Did you know my striking coach tells me not to throw spinning back elbows, but it looks like it works.
Only once the basics are learned.
Back, and then we can kind
Lerone
of.
is a legit striker. Also, like I mean, he's one of these like UK guys or England guys. I forget exactly where he's from, but
Somewhere in England.
very similar. Like the Leon Edwards, the Darren Till, these guys like Jonathan Haggerty's. They can strike, man.
He looked good. I mean, Pico was definitely ahead of him in the striking realm, just landing more and more power. But Lerone definitely landed heavy, and he obviously landed the one that mattered.
And
So
super sharp.
Oh yeah.
he
and,
looked
like,
very good.
Pico did what he was supposed to do when he steps off there. I mean, he's trying to cut the angle and then probably throw that big overhand and left hook to the body, which he's done.
You just can't beat the spinning back elbow. It's
It
undefeated
just
technique.
spun the right. Yeah, it's wild, man. Honestly.
I mean, if it connects, you're pretty much done.
Yeah.
Pico looked a little nervous to me. Like he wasn't putting things together quite how
It's
he
his first
normally
UFC
does.
fight, right?
Yeah. And man, I could be wrong too. He might tell you different. But he
Different
just
energy.
Looked a little flat-footed, little jittery.
You're saying you would have had that.
No, I'm saying I think Aaron Pico could
Could've done
potentially
better.
beat this guy if they ever run
And did
it
he
back.
is he Italian? He looks like
I
shredded.
believe he is Mexican American.
I
I,
like
want to say.
women.
I can figure it out.
What a tough road for Aaron Pico, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he's still super young.
I still think he has opportunity.
for sure.
You know?
For sure.
Hey, that's how old is he?
27, 28, something like
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Mexican and
he's-
Italian.
Yeah,
Wow.
Mexican.
boom!
and
What did I
Italian.
say? He
Both
looks
correct.
Italian.
Yeah, that's rad.
Mexican Italian. Is that even, I didn't know that was a combo you could have.
Yeah. Could you imagine the
could
food at the
have.
family reunion?
Oh, it's
They're
probably
gonna be crazy.
so good.
Yeah.
What Italian? I guess they eat pasta.
Pasta.
That's what they bring to.
Ravioli.
Does like New York mafia Italians? Do they eat differently?
I think it's just exaggerated because of TV.
They probably eat
The
babies.
gabagool, you got the Sopranos
Definitely
and all
pop
that.
pizza. Do pizza.
So, what do we think about? Obviously, something else crazy. another knockout in the same exact fashion, back to back. Pretty freaking nuts.
Yes.
Arguably, I think this was one of the more exciting fights of the night right here.
Yeah.
Carlos Prates versus Joff Neal, because Joff was beating him up.
They
Jeff.
came out swinging.
Yeah, Joff was beating him up.
You really want to check it out real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
Can you make it bigger?
Oh, it's so loud. It just hit in the right spot. Oh, the elbow.
He had a pretty bad cut after, didn't you say?
I believe so. I think that was 1 second left in the round too.
Not much, yeah. It was pretty late in the round.
Yeah, it is 4:58.
Dude, that's so tough.
Nine. You were right. Literally last.
That's why you just like don't Max Holloway it, man. Like you almost made it through the first round. Just let's make it to the second.
And he was kind of similar to the Aaron Pico fight, except for Aaron Pico was leading. Prates was leading, but Jeff landed
More
some
competitive,
bangers
for
yeah.
sure.
Well, I think Joff was like winning the first round, I think, and then Prates started to come back in. What did I interrupt?
There was only one round.
That was just one round. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I thought Joff was leading at the beginning, but then Carlos started to pick it up.
Can you scroll down to the
2.5
stats,
minutes.
Isaiah?
Yep.
So where's total strikes? 26-32. Now,
Does the elbow count for 10?
yeah, it should. Jeff Neal though also like his strikes are gonna add up quicker as far as power wise than like someone like Carlos, but clearly he still has enough power to get the job done. I mean,
And he's smoking afterwards, too.
smoking and drinking.
Right.
In a post-fight interview, they're like, "How much are you gonna drink this week?" And he's already got a beer in his hand. He's like, "This is number 3."
I live life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what an interesting. Let's chat about that real quick. What do y'all think? Do people look too much into the diet and non-smoking, non-drinking, or is he just like an outlier? What is that with that?
I think the smart play for like health and even just like long term, for sure. Bad play.
Long term, definitely.
Short term, I think like probably alcohol is worse for you than cigarettes. Short term,
Probably, especially for your performance wise.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think alcohol does nothing good for you. At least cigarettes are like a nootropic. Is that what it is?
Yeah, just as long as I think the only thing that would affect it is directly smoking them before bed or training.
Right. That way you're not sleeping as good.
Exactly.
It also depends what type of cigarettes he's smoking. I couldn't tell. It looked almost like he had a self roll. It was hard to tell.
That's not a cigarette, Ethan.
No. People in other countries.
Yeah, I had
still do
someone
rolls.
that I was stationed with that.
Rolls.
Yeah, he had 4 kids, so he was like, "Dude, this is saving me money." I was like, "You know what
And
saves
it's
more
probably-
money? Not smoking cigarettes."
Wait, and it's a lot cleaner. I think it's just
It
tobacco.
is. Yeah, rather than all the.
No,
Which is
whatever.
way better for you. Yeah, he's buying
No,
natural.
inhaling anything is bad.
Absolutely.
But I do think, or this is like what the Donaher squad believes too, or they used to.
Yeah.
Like Gordon,
Gary.
or that
What
they
he
were talking about at some
McDonald's
point. Yeah, they were
Pre-training.
talking at some point, and they were saying, if your diet is the reason you lose, your jiu-jitsu sucks.
Which is
So,
kind of fair. I
kinda
mean,
fair.
to some degree.
That being said, you want that performance, and for me, it's more about longevity. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to be healthy,
and feel good.
Right,
It's
and feel
definitely a big
good.
thing.
Yeah.
Keep the inflammation down.
and I think I saw some stat recently where like alcohol, or because of the rise of marijuana, alcohol is at like its lowest level in like many years
Yeah.
use in general. In
I
the
believe
US. And it was funny the night. Obviously, you guys came over. I had some other friends over too, but like all the my fighter friend didn't drink a drop.
Right.
All my non-fighter friends were drinking. Yeah, it was
yeah.
really funny.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not against it per se. I honestly just don't enjoy it that much anymore. And I have fun,
Yeah.
nice and sober with the guys.
I have fun
you know?
beating people up.
Yeah.
I can't beat people up as well if I'm drinking.
I'm with you. I would just like to save it for occasions. Like, I think I enjoy it more when I do. It takes less to get you where you want to be. People like us, we could have 2-3 drinks and we're feeling pretty good, but we drink 3 times a year.
2-3 drinks. I'm probably done for the night. brother.
That's what I'm saying
Honestly.
though. But back whenever we were more college age or something like that, like
Oh, yeah.
that wouldn't have done anything. Or at
Not
least
at
for
all.
me, I can
No,
speak for
sure.
myself. So
I agree.
I did mention that though whenever we were there because it was just
Yeah, you pointed it out.
3
Really
people
funny.
drinking and then 10 people not.
Which
Yeah.
the guys drinking are all my college buddies. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, I'm also in fight camp, but honestly, that wasn't.
But
Like,
you-
I didn't take
yeah.
that into
I
consideration. Not really. I wasn't gonna drink either way. I just foodie, mostly a
I feel like
foodie.
you drink alcohol. I mean, even you feel it the next day.
I know it
Yeah,
hurts.
Feel
It
the
literally
next day.
hurts.
Even if you don't drink too much, you feel it the next day. You don't feel as good.
I'm with you.
Powerful.
I'm almost at the point where it's like almost strictly vacation. Like, all right, I'm in vacation mode. I have absolutely nothing to care about. That's when I do it. Like, I went out for my birthday, and
Now
me getting wild was like getting a non-zero Dr. Pepper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
100%.
like I was like, bro, I'm wild
hilarious.
right now.
Absolutely.
That's like my drink of choice at a party is Coke Zero. I'm like, dude, I'm having a good time.
Absolutely. Good people, good Coke.
I'm just upping the amount of Coke Zeros I drink that day. That's pretty much my good time. I will say I watched not this fight, the last big fight. What was the last big fight? Poirier and Max Holloway. I was in Utah at the time, and I watched it at B-Dubs. And I was like, man, I really don't want to drink right now. And so I got a non-alcoholic beer. It was maybe the worst thing I've had in my entire life.
Yeah, not worth it.
Alcoholic beer.
Yes, and I asked the bartender for it, and she looked at me like she'd never heard of it in her life. And
She said,
it was
"Root
on the
beer?"
menu, though. You know, she was like, she had to check the menu to see what it was. You know, it was
wild.
disgusting. I don't recommend. So,
Yeah.
I've never had one.
Yeah.
I like
Me
beer.
either.
If I'm gonna get a beer, it's gonna have alcohol.
What's left? What's the taste? Is that water? Is that
It
what's
tastes
left?
like just beer, which beer doesn't taste good in the first place. So it's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
some beer. I like some light beer. Have you had a Hefeweizen? Is what it's called?
No,
I butchered that. But
for my standards, I just go like Modelo or Modelo Black.
you like IPAs, though.
I do like
That's
IPAs
disgusting.
and sours. I like craft beer.
What about like a Yingling?
I love a Yingling. Also, I love it because it's made in America. So
Roll Tide?
yeah.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Well,
Roll Tide's
Not
the new like West USA.
Absolutely. Yeah. Same thing. I feel like America and Roll Tide just.
We need to just get a new
Go
flag.
together.
I feel completely different.
We need,
but-
we need to get a new flag every podcast. So at some point, it's just a collage.
yeah. I would like
Brazil.
to add at least a mini Florida flag in there for me.
No shot.
Little
No Gators.
throw to. Oh no! I'm not a Gator fan. I'm talking about the Florida State flag, which is actually kind of similar to the Alabama flag.
Can you
I don't
pull
even
up-
know what it
pull
looks
up the
like.
Florida
I was
State
gonna say,
flag?
I'm not even
Have you
sure.
guys seen? I saw there's like a little movement on Instagram right now, and
You
it's
guess the flags.
no. It's even better. It's about like taking
those.
it's about Alabamians taking the Florida Panhandle back.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Because the argument is that like culturally they're way more similar to us than like
Yeah.
the East Florida. Or,
and
East
I can
Florida.
attest for this because I'm from there.
From there,
so,
right?
Yeah.
And we obviously visit. We have boys from Pensacola and stuff like that.
Once you get past basically Orlando, like that's Florida, and the rest is like Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi type deal. This is the Florida state flag.
It looks like
it's-
they just tried to copy Alabama.
They basically
make it worse.
did. Yeah. They're like,
Um,
how can we make the Alabama state
Worse.
flag?
Let's
More
see
ugly.
who was the state first.
Do you know the first city in Alabama? Do y'all know this?
Was it Mobile?
It was, in fact, Mobile. I believe. Fact check that when you have a second.
Fact
I
check.
will.
Please and thank you.
Alabama State before
Boom.
Florida.
Roll Tide.
And then what else was it? Sorry.
What was the first city in Alabama? There's a lot of history down here in Mobile, honestly.
Yep, Mardi Gras.
Knew somebody was gonna say it.
Yeah, shut up, Nola.
Well, I'm not from here, so it's not corny if I
There it
say
is.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
1702.
very cool.
1702.
French
So-
heritage. Wow.
Before we get too far off of the fighting track, we got some local guys coming up. Some of our guys.
Wait.
What?
We'll go to that next. We just have two more fights I want to talk about.
Heck
But
with those local guys.
Well, we
Heck
can
with
bring
it.
the local guys back up. Let's go back to.
We can bring the local real quick because important stuff coming on.
Yeah.
I would say most important thing. I'm going to be coaching.
Of course
You are
it is.
too.
Absolutely.
The fights this weekend. We have our boy.
Into the mic.
Fights this weekend. We have our boy Tyler Boutwell, Ruben.
Malero.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jeremy Foster.
Yeah.
Yes. 3 up and coming young studs. Some younger than others.
How old is Jeremy?
31.
Oh!
Yeah, Jeremy's an old head, just like me.
Old.
Uh,
I stopped at that time.
yeah, yes. But yeah, man, I mean, all 3 of them have trained super, super hard.
Yeah.
I think Ruben's looking to get back into the cage for the first time in a year and a half, 2
Yeah.
years, something like that. Been a while for Tyler, too, since he had an injury in his last fight.
Right.
And Jeremy's last guy, he actually went all the way through camp, and his opponent pulled out the day of, which
Dude.
is just wild. Showed up for weigh-ins and all.
People hear Jeremy's name and they get scared.
I think really they seen him shirtless, and he was like, "This is
Yeah.
a big 135 pounder."
100%.
Also, what a dog, because that wasn't that long ago, and he already went through camp and is getting back
Right
after
back
it.
into
So
it.
you have to give that guy. I mean, seriously, Jeremy. That's impressive.
Yeah.
dog.
Especially at the young age of.
31, absolutely.
Yeah. Ripe.
Yeah.
That is UFC prime. 31, 32. That's people the champions the most.
100%. Yeah, that's considered.
And
your
Jeremy's
fighting
good
prime.
enough for
He
to be
is.
champion.
He's let's go, Jeremy. Come on. Yeah, but anyways, regarding local fights, I mean that's Hattiesburg. I think fights start at 7. Doors
Yeah.
open at 6. Ethan will be in the corner. I'll be in the corner.
Undefeated as coach so far. We're going to continue that streak.
Yes.
I'm 1-0. We're gonna be
Yeah.
4-0 after this Saturday.
3-0, I think. I think Jeremy's rolling with Nina in the corner. So
Ooh.
I know, right? Who
I'm just
is
gonna not
this
boo
guy?
Nina.
Yeah.
Just boo. I'm not there.
No, but seriously. So I mean, looking to go 3-0, get a clean sweep, bring
Yeah.
the guys home safely. Most importantly,
Yeah, Tyler he's got pulled out, which was
Tyler's apparently got a broken jaw.
in a bar fight.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
we hear?
From what I heard, I guess
Which
the
is
guy was
crazy.
a bartender or something like that, or
Yeah.
maybe security at a bar. And
Oh my
I
God,
guess someone cracked him, man.
that's scary, man.
Yeah, stay out of those scenes, youngins.
Sucks for him, but we were really worried our boy wasn't going to get a fight because he's been training so hard. We've been beating him up as much as we can.
100%.
So he's been
Here's Jeremy's card.
Yes, that's Jeremy and Jeremy Foster, and then Greg Harrington.
Jeremy's going to beat that guy up.
But they're both good though. Greg's good,
There
man.
it
He's
is.
out of God, what's the gym? Hattiesburg. Graham's
Yeah.
MMA.
Let's look at Rubens
With
again.
Eric.
We look at Rubens.
Oh,
'Cause
yes,
this
sorry,
guy
sorry.
pulled out. It's okay.
Yeah, that's not
So,
Tyler's.
so this is actually Ruben's long lost brother.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. So both of them are strikers. Gonna see who can. I mean, Ruben doesn't mind grappling.
I want to see it.
He actually impressed me.
Grappling was?
Yeah, as long as he's been rolling here. We haven't rolled. It just hasn't happened. And
right.
we rolled a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he impressed me a lot.
Yeah.
It was it wasn't as MMA based as I thought it would be. He actually pulled guard on me. I think he wanted to see what my passing had, honestly, because I've pulled guard on him every time before.
Right. Who knew Ruben was gay, man?
Oh man.
Which is okay, guys.
Which is okay.
I think he had
I'm
like
gay.
4 sessions. I think he had like 4 sessions before that. I think he was just wanting to get it one more roll in.
Probably. Good
Yeah.
for him. Good for him. Yeah, Ruben's very well rounded, honestly. Super good, super slick on the feet. Wrestling defense is very sharp. Offense is there.
And we got Tyler.
Yeah.
We can just show off Tyler.
Yeah, this guy on the left, he's the one who got his jaw broken, fortunately.
It looks like he has a nice jawline too, brother. No
I know.
more, man.
Probably easy to hit.
Yeah. Wow.
It's nice
dude.
and pronounced.
That's why you have to keep the beard, guys. Don't worry.
The beard does help dissipate. So
Yeah.
there's a study
I feel like
done.
it does.
I can't go past not mentioning Moody without a beard.
Yeah.
It's changed. Everything's changed. Everything's different. I didn't recognize you the first day.
Really? They were like, "Who's the new guy?"
Because you've had it for a good, well over a year.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Well over a
I
year.
prefer not to shave it. We had a technical difficulty.
Speaking of beards, do you guys think that the UFC should impose limits on beards? Because I do think they dissipate knockout force. There's studies that have been done that have shown
Yeah.
that. Hamzat has.
I think it's harder to find, dude.
It is hard
Take
to
a beard. James
Oh,
Harden,
that's
dude.
true.
I think, bro, let him have a beard
But
at that point.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But at the same time, Hamzat, we've never seen him without a beard. What if he has what if he's negative chin? You know what I mean? And,
Sure.
and you just can't tell. So people are trying to hit him, and it just whiffs. It's just straight beard.
I think
you
some
know?
people could also impose religious values in this point.
For sure.
yeah.
Also, it's dude, the UFC is very open rights, very American.
Praise God.
Dana tries not to tell his fighters and at least his fighters how to live their
What
life.
to say, what to do.
Yeah.
You're your own person.
I do think the percentage that it helps you not getting knocked
Is
out
super
small.
small.
It's small, but I would want that advantage.
I
But
think it's
would grow
less
the
than
beard
half
out.
a percent, probably. I think
Is
it's
it
literally-
less or more than eating clean?
Oh,
Definitely
eating
that.
clean. Yeah.
For being knocked out, that's a tough call.
Eating
Roy
clean.
Nelson enters the chat.
Imagine. No, I think eating clean is definitely the bigger thing. I mean, and that's
For
just
not
because
getting
of
knocked out?
recovery.
Interesting.
No,
oh right,
for-
because isn't it
for performance in general.
Oh, okay.
I think
I
for-
think it just affects your recovery more. I don't think your direct performance. We already talked
Well,
about
I think for knockouts, apparently, the more hydrated you are, the less likely you are to get knocked out.
Yes.
100%.
This is true.
This is
So,
true.
This is true.
this is true.
So that isn't. Yes.
This Joseph Chan.
Joe Chin. Yes. I watched a little bit of his podcast the other night with the White Monster podcast.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But he said that so much. He said
Oh,
that this is,
Doing something like this is actually not very progressive for your jujitsu.
Is he part of the podcast, or he was just a guest?
No, him and Kenta got on as guests, and Kenta's that guy.
Dude, I just like Kenta every single more. He even I see him rolling footage anytime he's in an interview. He's just the man.
He's awesome.
And his English is insane.
Who is our Kenta? Who doesn't speak English?
Mobile, Alabama.
A lot
bro.
of our teenagers, all of our Puerto Ricans.
Yancel.
For some reason, we have a disproportionate amount of Puerto Ricans at our gym.
We do.
Um,
High Latino.
they're great.
Yancel doesn't have the English problem. It's just brain rot. He's just brain rot TikTok.
That's true.
I don't think Yancel can speak English or Spanish.
No, he can't speak. No, he's a no sabo. That's what they call it. When he can't
Oh
speak.
man. So Gable, while we're on the MMA topic as well, one more thing is that Gable Stevenson is making his MMA debut.
After he beats Craig Jones.
Pretty
That's CJI.
wild.
That would
Dude,
break
can
my
we
heart.
get the date on that?
Yeah.
Is that
Is it
which
through one or Pride? Not
CJI?
Pride.
No, it's like I think like a local thing in Wisconsin.
Oh,
or
he's going to
something like that.
demolish that guy.
Yeah, for sure. Well, he's not going to be able to get an amateur fight. He's going to have to go pro.
Is it a pro?
Oh, there's no doubt. He's got to do the same stuff as Bo Nickel.
Which is a disadvantage, I would say.
It is.
It's that LFA, which is an organization
LFA
I've
is
heard
a-
of.
Yeah,
It's a
they're a good
local-
organization.
Local. Is that Louisiana? What is that?
No, LFA is like I believe Atlanta and above. Really,
Okay. Where's Gable Stevenson from? Is it Georgia?
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Oh, no wonder he wrestles from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Dude, there's
Well,
not,
I don't know if he's from there. That's just.
I think he's
there's not
from
a-
there.
There's not enough of a wrestling culture down here.
It'll grow. Hopefully, next 20 years, you guys will be
We'll
tired
we'll
of
be
hearing.
dead by then, brother.
Hopefully not. Aiming to be around a while, I guess.
September 12th, LFA 217.
September 12th. That's the day before I fight. He's trying to steal my shine, dude.
That's only like what?
Direct
12
competition with you.
That's only like what? 12, 13 days after CJI, after he competes with Craig.
30.
I don't
31st.
think he's
Does
training
that
that
mean?
hard for that. Though.
Does that mean the fight is rigged for Craig Jones versus Gable Stevenson?
I think Gable is not worried about getting hurt.
He's not concerned about his
think-
leg health.
No, I don't think he is because I don't think Craig Jones is going to try to break his leg.
What
Or
if
no,
Craig
he's going to
just snaps it? Could you imagine?
I think we're going to see a situation like we did with Gabby Garcia, where he's going to put it on for a minute, or he's going to like make it seem like they have a chance,
Yeah, smoosh.
and then he's going to show that he is one of the best grapplers in the world.
Dude,
which
so
I would
is
argue he
Gable
definitely
though.
still
Not,
is.
I know without the submissions, but man, if you really think about it, this is a large human, dude. This is
Gordon, or I'm sorry, jiu-jitsu beats wrestling. That
Yeah.
just does.
We already saw that when UFC started. We've seen it in so
100%.
many capacities.
Did y'all watch Sean Brady beat Craig Jones back in like not that long ago, a year or two ago?
That was a while back,
And that's a
that
while-
was years ago.
It was like 2 or 3 years. I mean,
We can look it up.
We can look it up.
yeah, Sean Brady. It's not that long in the grand scheme of things. Craig.
Sean Brady is really good at jiu-jitsu though.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it points he won by?
Yeah, I think he just kind of mashed him.
Cowardice.
Yeah, this is this is also a different rule set where it's sub only, and
Right.
you have to push the pace. So like you can't just sit there and mount or
Is
sit there and
CJI
side
not
control.
sub only?
It is.
It is sub
But
only.
it's also a decision. It's like how I did Battle of the Bay. It's decision.
Fury Pro Grappling. I feel like this just went to ref's decision.
Right.
No,
by decision. Yeah, he beat him by decision. And
Oh, he couldn't use leg locks. He couldn't
oh
use
well,
leg locks.
okay.
Is that real?
Well,
Yeah, that's real, bro. Probably because
Never
it's Sean
mind.
Brady. He didn't want to break his leg.
That'd be like putting Craig
So-
Jones in there for an MMA fight and saying you can't throw punches.
that's so wild. Is
100%.
dude? How can you do something at that level? I mean, that's just wild.
I think it's to prevent injury on the
For
fighter.
sure.
But
He was already in the UFC at this point,
Here's
right?
this
I mean,
crazy idea. What if we tapped here, guys?
right.
Yeah.
I think the problem is, I mean, Craig Jones particularly, he's just a breaker. You know what I mean? So I mean, he gets on, but at the same time, I think Craig is like, he can have control. Like with Gabby Garcia, I mean, he could have broken every limb in her body. You know?
yeah.
I
it
think
was-
prime Gabby Garcia. We have a different match here, boys.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Did you see her in her prime?
Yeah, but
I see her girth. That's
She's
a
a
big
girthy woman.
She's bigger than this
Wow.
table, son.
Dude, and jacked. Not just blob.
You watch
but
her.
Jack Prime
watch her
days
OF?
or Pride days? Excuse me. No, I do not. Do not subscribe to the Gabby Garcia OnlyFans. Sorry, Gabby.
that's funny. That's actually
I do not subscribe to any OnlyFans. Actually,
Talking about
So-
Only-
Nice, nice,
Yes.
good.
Yes, nice cover.
He recovered from that one well.
talking about OnlyFans. How do we think
we
Ethan
start
fares up against his favorite woman MMA fighter, Valentina?
Yes.
Look. She actually reached out to me.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna have a roll.
That would be
Okay.
nuts.
I'd beat her. I was actually grappling. I think I'd probably. Is she a good grappler?
She is a phenomenal grappler.
She's not like competition jiu-jitsu level.
She is a phenomenal grappler, brother.
Bro, just
She
says
is the
things.
Hamzat of the women's division, literally.
I'm not losing to a Russian, bro. I cannot lose to a Russian.
Dude, there's Alabama and American flag behind us.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm not
since
losing
that's his
to
reasoning,
anyone.
I'm sticking with it. I like it.
I
I
respect
like
it. Look, let me
gonna
ask
pull
a
Derek
follow-up
Lewis.
question.
Put her out. Where's Jack Lewis from?
Who?
Texas, Austin, Texas, I
Texas.
believe. Yeah.
He's not from Austin. He looks like he's from Houston.
Maybe Houston. No, it is Houston. It's Houston. You're correct. So, who has less of a chance of winning? Craig Jones and Gable Stevenson. So, does Gable have less chance of winning, or does Ethan versus Valentina? If we allow Valentina to start in a top crucifix,
Oh my gosh.
who wins?
How much does Valentina weigh?
125, probably 140
I'm
off
getting
season.
out of that crucifix,
You
brother.
think
Oh,
with
yeah.
punches or without?
With punches, I'm getting out.
Oh my God.
With punches,
Animal.
I'm getting out of that
Dude,
crucifix.
Valentina, if you're watching, make eye contact with the camera. If you're watching, take a trip to Mobile, Alabama.
I'll come to
and
Russia.
Humble this young man.
I will come to Russia mid-war.
We will all come to
Okay.
Russia if you'll pay for it.
War ongoing. We will come to Russia right now, and we would get this match taken care of.
This could settle the American versus Russia tensions. You know,
Dude, America's gonna win. This is gonna be part of the peace deal.
Are you going through Valentina highlights? Bro,
No, we're just going to show a grappling exchange so Ethan can see at least
Have you never
one.
watched Valentina?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of her fights. Saw her last fight. She looks really good.
She is
Oh my
tough,
God.
dude. And these, yeah, I mean,
Oh my god.
Ethan, bro.
Let's take out elbows.
look at
My
that.
fights.
Dude, she has made a Hall of Fame career off
See,
of.
she had one hook in right there. Like I'm
She
getting
didn't
out of
need
that.
the other
Oh
hook.
my god, look at that woman's face.
Ethan's like, I can beat her. After
This shit looks like a bug after
my
she got done
God.
with her.
She has been squashed like a bug.
Dude, Valentina's got a gun tattooed on her. I mean, talk about a hard woman. Dude,
Absolutely.
I'm changing my tone real quick after I
Yeah.
saw her.
I have a gun tattooed on me, but
Yeah, but
it's
you're not
less deserved.
But you're not Valentina Shevchenko.
That's what I just said. It's less deserved.
Yeah. You know, I've never got to grapple with like super
let's watch
high
some
level
more. Let's watch some more Valentina.
woman on that level.
Yeah.
You know, I've wrestled with some pretty big names
Men wise.
men wise,
Yeah.
but
you wrestle
never-
with men pretty frequently? You
very
like touching
frequently,
men?
almost daily actually. It's one of my favorite hobbies.
Oh, it's versus Ronda Holly Holm.
Smashed. When did that
Smashed.
happen?
She beat
Why
up
don't I-
Holly Holm.
Yeah, I feel like I don't
Dude,
even
talk about
remember.
Kayla
This is so
Harrison.
old.
She'd probably beat me up for sure. I'll
Kayla
say
Harrison
that.
is I mean,
Kayla Harrison is more manly than me.
She's probably closer to your weight, honestly. I mean, I think she competed in judo at like 170.
Was she an Olympic gold medalist?
She
or
was.
she was. I know she,
She
was
was.
a medalist.
Yeah, Olympic judo gold medalist.
That's crazy,
at like I want to say it was
dude.
170.
As Habib said, like
This is such an old fight right here, man.
This is what Ethan wanted.
She looks young,
She is young.
Valentina.
Yeah, Holly Holmes probably 32, 33.
Here we go. Here's a grappling exchange.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Oh, and she's
Dude,
southpaw. We love that.
She switches, but she is predominantly southpaw.
Good. Southpaws win fights, baby.
Dude, she,
Great
beautiful.
leg kick.
Oh,
Oh, my
that was
god.
she's so
beautiful.
Can we
good,
back that up? Can we do
Yeah.
a little
I would like
touchback?
to state to the chat that Valentina is and has been for a long time my favorite female fighter.
Really?
Suck
Yeah.
up.
Yes, even while Nunez was like making her reign and
Yeah,
whatnot.
I gotta say, now that I'm here,
You're
and I'm
second
I'm
guessing.
thinking about my favorite.
Now that I'm against the cage.
now that I'm thinking about my favorite female fighter, dude, she looks pretty violent.
She is extremely violent.
That's
Big
so awesome.
throws, big takedowns.
Dude, she's really
elbows,
jacked,
trips.
man. Look at that trip.
You know, she has a super interesting diet, dude. She has a video out somewhere I watched forever ago. She
Oh,
talks
how do you
about-
like those knees? Not liking them?
Dude.
Ethan
I
said
could eat,
he's
no, I
eating
could, I
those.
could eat those little baby knees. The elbows, I do not want any part of the
Yeah, and the pressure, man.
elbows. Doesn't matter how much power you have, you're getting cut open. You know?
Dude, we've got to seek out a top level woman MMA fighter, and I just want to train with them. Honestly, we do not have
Yeah.
to throw elbows. Don't worry. We can.
Yeah,
we
that
can
would be
just-
cool.
We can just do the training. I just want to feel their pressure, man.
What is her, I will say about the Shevchenko thing? Isn't she the one who says like no water during training?
No water.
That
Yeah.
is
No water.
That is absurd.
Yeah, I also
That is
think she
absurd.
like fasts for most of the day and like eats a birthday cake or a piece of a birthday cake like every day.
Hey,
Mikey
very well.
Musi
Enjoy
Meshi
your
style.
life.
She is she has some interesting training philosophies. You know. If anyone
Yeah.
wants
The
to
no
look
water
outside
thing
of
is
the
just-
box.
I think it's just very old school,
It's a
like
mental
mind over
toughness.
matter.
Yeah, it's not like a performance thing. It's just a toughness thing.
You know what that is? That is anti-efficiency. Not training with
It kind
water.
of is, you know.
I mean, that literally just makes you perform worse.
We would outvote her on
But
the water thing.
Outvoted.
Mental toughness is a thing. Now, I side with
My thing is, like, if-
scientifically
I'm sorry, go ahead.
optimal,
Yeah.
typically.
Generally speaking.
But I do think if you sprinkle in some of this stupid stuff that doesn't actually make sense
Yeah.
from a science perspective, but just like makes tougher people.
No,
you
I'm
know?
with you. I think toughness is an attribute that you have to earn. And I think if you're always being very efficient, Ethan, maybe you are not being the toughest. And on something like MMA, that is
It's a
something that you
big
have to
tool.
have, right? I mean,
100%.
I think even jujitsu, like you can't be soft out here, brother. Like let you take a big boy Ethan Crossface to my little 155 pound, and he's just sitting there for 2 minutes. He's like, "Yeah, I'm working on top pressure." It's not fun.
It's not. Makes you want to quit.
I
No.
gotta say though, guys, toughness.
Make that clear. I do not want to quit. I love jujitsu.
I think toughness. I think you can develop a little bit of toughness. I think a lot of it is one of those things you can't teach somebody toughness. It's one of those things like they have to dig deep on. It's like her not giving me water. Like if I was training at her gym, let's say like I didn't know who she was, whatever. I come in and but she's a good coach and she's like, but you can't have water. I would leave the gym.
Really?
I would simply leave the gym. I was like, I'm drinking like while I'm training. It's as simple as that.
Are you going
I
to
need
B team?
water. I'm not. I'm a fish.
But let's say
Are you
I
saying,
think
am I
it's,
going to B team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to B team.
I think me and Moody are more so saying like, okay, let's say you just did a Shark Tank round, and then he's like, all right, you have a fight in a month, and he's like, all right, now you're getting on the bike. You can't get water until you finish your bike round.
Right.
Like this is more so what we're is more so what we're talking about.
I would walk to the salt bike as I drank my water.
Yeah.
No, I mean I
It's a
understand where
part
you're
of the
coming from.
misery. And then look on the more.
I
So,
see what you're saying, but
I want to go back to the topic of you can't develop much toughness, and I would extremely disagree with that.
I'm with you, Moody.
I have like witnessed, people go from day one, like someone gets into a knee cut pass and they're like, ow.
That was about to be my example,
You know,
honestly.
And then they literally, I mean, some of these guys turn into animals. Not everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to, make a complete life change. But I mean, some of these guys, to watch them grow is honestly wild.
Yeah.
Super wild.
I would agree with what you're saying. But that I think you always had that potential for dog in you. And that's what I'm saying.
Some people have a higher
So we're saying
capacity.
kind of two different things. I agree with what you're saying. I think you can develop someone's. So I think people have a potential, right?
Right.
And so what you're talking about is they're just getting closer to the more actual
Yeah,
potential.
yeah.
But I'm saying there's a potential cap for everybody.
Yeah, there's a threshold.
Right.
Like,
and so some
yeah.
people, it doesn't matter how skilled they are, they will never have the grit to become a great athlete.
I just don't agree with you. I think that toughness is a thing that's mental, and I think that you can do anything that is mental that you put your mind to. I mean, seriously, because you're talking about just dealing with something.
Is it fair to say outvoted?
Outvoted,
Yeah, I
brother.
think-
BVP is mind over matter.
I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, I used to think that this is tough. This might sound bad. I don't think everybody can achieve their dreams.
That's
that's
I'm not
what
saying
saying,
you're
like-
going to achieve being a UFC champion, but that is not something that is just mental. That is something that also has physical
Physical,
attributes, like
Financial.
Exactly.
Situational.
Well, I'm saying like all things accounted for. Like I say, all variables are the same, but the barrier for this one person becoming a successful athlete is their mental toughness or their mental determination, whatever. I think that some people just can't do it.
Charles Oliveira.
No, I'm not saying. Again, I'm not saying you can't. But his what I'm saying is his potential is already up high. You know what I mean? Whereas other people's mental potential aren't there. Like not everybody. Like being a Navy SEAL, I think is a good example, right? Like obviously we're not Navy SEAls, but as I think we all understand, the training is mostly like, can you mentally endure it?
Right.
Most people just I don't think just can't do that. Yeah, I'm not saying I actually could. I could.
So I just want to make this clear. It's very obvious Ethan did not watch Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
growing up.
Yeah.
He never passed his limits. No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Honestly, though, but I mean, for sure, there's levels like anything. I mean, not everyone's going to be David Goggins.
Yeah.
Right.
But
But he wasn't always the
example.
David Goggins that we know either.
I do think you can continue to push your limits,
Yep.
though. But it's just a
Correct.
mental choice, and it's something
Correct.
like Rinse do
But
do every
you know
day.
what I'm talking
you
about.
know?
You have some people come in here to train, and it's like, after day one, they're not going to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not because I think they can.
Yeah.
So I agree with you, and I think almost everybody can achieve some level of success in like a mentally difficult endeavor.
Yeah.
Right. But some people just won't. I think
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
may be a better way to
Yeah.
put it. Like
Yeah.
you can, you just won't. Because
I agree with you.
You know?
100% where you're at right now. I just think anything mental you can put your mind through. Like anything.
Do you think you guys could push through and become like take away the physical aspect of it? Do you think you could do like Navy SEAL training? How difficult it is mentally?
I mean, could or can
Want to.
right now.
Yeah.
Like
I would say, like, do you think you could handle it? Do you think like you would you'd be able to endure all the, because I think the worst part is obviously there's runs constantly. There's like hell week.
It starts with running. All things Navy SEAL training.
we do
Starts-
jiu-jitsu
Well, that's the hard
for
part.
our
It's-
cardio.
the hard part, as I understand it, is obviously a lot of it's difficult, but it's the sleep deprivation
For
sure.
combined with the physical activity combined with having to obey orders, right?
Yeah, and I do want to preface this by saying, like, I don't think I'm some badass or anything. I
You are,
think I could.
You have a gun tattoo.
I do have a gun tattoo. Yeah,
It makes you pretty badass.
I'm
And it's
so
his birthday.
hard.
I forgot about that.
Happy birthday!
Hey, thank you, boys. Thank
Let's
you.
do
Thank
side.
you.
Side
Side.
on.
Much more efficient. No, I mean, I just hate limiting myself or people, and I think that
Yeah.
I can do anything that I want to. Whenever it comes down to something that you just have to push through. Like, okay, you get a little bit less sleep. Okay, you might be injured. Okay, you might be this, because we've already done things like that.
Yeah, big
you know
time.
what I mean? So I'm not saying I could walk up tomorrow to Navy SEAL training, and there's a good chance that I might not pass. But for one, you have to walk in there thinking that you're going to do something, and you can't just be like, oh, well, I'm going to see if I going to pass through SEAL training. Like, that's nuts. You've already failed.
I almost disagree with that last statement you made. I agree with everything up until the end there. Personally, a lot of times for me, like being mentally tough is kind of like not thinking about it. Like I'm not concerned. Like, so if I'm having a tough role in the gym, to me, like I'm not necessarily thinking about my end goal. I'm just like, this is nothing. Like that's kind of my mindset. Like, you know what I mean? And even if it is something and it's not true, I'm like, this guy, I guess for me, maybe it's just like a difference in mentality and how we approach, you know what I mean? Like being mentally tough, and your approach is a little bit different too. I think we talked about the other day after I had my last match, I have to get a little bit angry. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like having, to me, like having just like the goal of becoming a Navy SEAL, I don't know if that would be enough for me. I need to be angry. I need to be angry at that like, guy yelling at me. Like that's what's going to get me through.
No,
like,
I hear you.
You're like, screw you. Like I'm going to not show you, because not that I care like to prove enough to you. But I don't know. Like I was like, you're nothing to me. That's my mentality. I want to show you that you're nothing.
I'm wrong. Right.
I'm on the same boat as you. I think we already talked about this. Everybody thought that I was mad before the match. It's just I have to zone in. Like even whenever I'm weightlifting, I have to be like in my head, like taking it serious. You know, if you want to accomplish something good, even if it's leaning out muscle or getting better jiu-jitsu, you know, whatever it may be, you have to be like putting yourself where you want to be in my head, or you're not going to be there. Right. You're not doing it, you know?
Yeah. Boys, I think there's a good way to prove our mentality. I think there's two options we have. We should do both. One, we have to go to a mountain and do a ruck.
I've rucked.
That'd be a good time.
I've been through boot camp. I've rucked. Not a mountain, extreme miles. Yeah. Not a mountain though.
Easy work. That's light work. Okay. Also, we should actually do Navy SEAL training.
The guy that's never been to boot camp.
And be great content.
It'd be cool to do. It'd be cool to do Navy SEAL training. That'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe like a day. But there's like no want to do it. That's a difference.
Yes. I need a why. Why am I being a Navy? To just say I'm a Navy SEAL?
No, I mean not even to like. We're obviously not going to be Navy SEAls, but just the training, just to show yourself that you're more mentally tough than me. You're not.
No. I'm saying
I never said I was.
I know. I'm just trying to push you guys to do it.
Going back to your original question of like, could you do Navy SEAL training? Yeah, I feel like
you can make it.
I definitely feel like I could. It's the
biggest
biggest reason being like, why? Like if it's like we're in World War III with Russia and they're desperately recruiting, and I have a chance to like be great, or whatever, or like make a real difference. Sure.
And these Navy SEALs have like a deep passion for their country. They have a deep passion for doing what they're doing. The same way, like you train 7 days a week. Okay, most people think that is nuts. You train 7 days a week. I've been out for 2 weeks, but I try to get 5 in, and working 67 hours a week. Most people say that's crazy, and not that it's anywhere near to the realm of being a Navy SEAL. But it's all mental. Like I've come in here with no sleep, tired. You have, and most people would just be like, "We're taking the day off." But in our head, we're like, "Dude, I could be better at jiu-jitsu today. I could be a better kickboxer today, or MMA fighter, or whatever the case may be." 90% of people aren't doing that.
I agree with that. Yeah, I would argue that we're definitely more mentally tough than your average Joe. Huge question though.
Okay. Yeah,
shoot.
It's World War III. You're on the Russian front.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
You've lost your weapon. You see Valentina Shevchenko.
I found my weapon.
Running across the no man's land through the artillery fire to come fight you. Are you making it out of there? You're in the trenches.
Fighting dirty, Valentina.
Yeah.
I'm pulling hair.
Dirty.
To be honest with you, she's beating me up. Like, just to be honest with you, I'm a white belt. I don't strike. Like, let's be real.
Here's the first move. She launches herself into the trench with a flying elbow.
She does do it like a little Superman elbow and a Superman punch.
Domes you.
Yeah. I think if I duck and get lucky, that's my only. She breaks her ankle and falls.
Grab a gun.
I think if I gotta go, I'm cool with Valentina. Like that's all right.
That's
a cool way to go.
Did you guys see
just mauling you
a while back? There was a Ukrainian that was a while back. There was a Ukrainian who was killed in a knife fight by a Russian. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, on the internet.
Video. It's crazy. Man.
Yeah, it's tough what you can see nowadays. It's pretty wild.
Yeah,
war's terrible.
Yeah,
yes, it really.
We do not support war.
We do not.
Me and my boys hate war.
Yeah, Trump, Zelensky, Putin.
Figure it out, bro.
Figure this stuff out.
Figure it out, bro.
Are any of you guys buying these CJI kits? At least one.
Oh my god, I want every single one.
Dude, I think
Every single
two.
one.
I think two.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
what
even
I'm getting.
Trying to buy a truck.
I don't do any 10th planet technique. I don't want that 10th
Rash
planet one, bro.
I do, but
So you need
I'm
one.
debating. I'm debating.
To me,
Daisy Fresh is like everybody's probably like
Daisy
trying
Fresh
to.
looks sick.
Yeah,
And
I
it says
want it so
American
bad.
Jiu-Jitsu.
That's what I
on it.
want.
Yeah.
'Cause we
I'm,
don't do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We do
we're
American
America.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Brazilian
We
Jiu-Jitsu.
do
here if we
Alabama
wanted to.
Jiu-Jitsu.
AJJ.
and Puerto
We
Rican
do-
Jiu-Jitsu.
Craig Jones and J Rod Jiu Jitsu.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to mandatory purchase the Daisy Fresh
Yeah.
because they're also like, they're kind of southeast-ish, south.
Kentucky.
East
I
Kentucky.
think, right.
That's like honorary
Close.
south.
Yeah.
And it's like south.
Definitely south.
Yeah.
It's the
Ish.
South Appalachia.
did they
It just came
secede?
from there.
Did they secede? Because that's really the test. If you
West Virginia.
Yeah, Kentucky should be below the Mason-Dixon. if that's
Yeah,
what you're
but
talking
some in that area, some people went with the North, some people went with the
Kentucky
South.
did not secede. Fake South.
Fake
South.
Fake South.
Kentucky.
I'm still
gonna.
gonna. I'm still gonna get that. Kentucky is nice. Have you
Think-
been to Kentucky?
I drove through it. It's
Beautiful.
very pretty.
It's nice.
very
But how
pretty.
nice can you be if you didn't secede from the union? Me and the boys do not support slavery, but we
This
just
is
we
facts.
love
Yeah.
the South.
Isn't it wild? You have to even state that.
I know it's
You know,
crazy.
honestly.
I feel like people are gonna think I'm trying to say that slavery is good. It's not good. Slavery is not good.
Oh, could you imagine? We'd
But if
we'd go
you're,
viral.
I do feel like Kentucky kind of claims South though.
They do.
You feel like, yeah.
And you just
West
can't claim
Virginia
that.
didn't either. Wow.
Yeah, well, that's where I just was visiting family.
Yeah.
I'm
Was
also
wondering.
I think New Wave. I think we talked about this already, but New Wave arguably has the hardest kit, but it's white.
It's white, but that's so my three right now I'm debating are New Wave. Daisy Fresh is auto, and then
Daisy
10P.
Fresh is
So if I can get
I know, it's so
10P
good.
or New Wave, like either one I get, I'll be happy with. I'm still debating.
My favorite team, as far as the people on it, is definitely the Australasia team. But I don't love the rash guard.
Honestly,
So they
I
can't
love
be
them.
your
That's,
favorite team?
I forgot about that one.
I do like their colors, but to me, it's just not as interesting of a design as Daisy Fresh.
Yeah.
And I also wish, like, I think they also should embrace AJJ, but Australian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
You
cool.
know?
That'd be rad.
Because arguably, like, they have their own brand. For like, they have Lachlan over there, and
Yeah.
obviously Craig's from there. You
Good
know what I
guard
mean?
retention.
Declan. I mean, three of the best grapplers in the world.
Yeah.
You know, right there.
What's
Levi.
his name? Kit Dell. Let's go.
Kit Dale.
Legend.
Kit Dale.
Absolute
What an
legend.
Australian name. Kit
yeah.
Dale.
Yeah, the Australian. Dude.
Yeah.
He's been around forever, bro.
Kit Dale's
Like,
that guy. I almost have bought his instructional many times. He'll probably see this and say I should buy it.
Billy Dillon.
Kit Dale has commented on my where he's
Sorry,
we've had a little Instagram interactions before.
Oh, yeah?
So I could say I'm famous.
Wow. Basically, he's friends with Kit Dell, you know?
J Rod put a heart emoji on our photo on our Instagram.
That is pretty rad. Did he?
On the
Oh,
Bullshido board?
more efficient. He did.
More efficient sideways.
Yeah, way more efficient.
We're gonna slowly just make some weird thing more efficient. Yesterday, for our slap bump in jiu-jitsu, I did it with my foot. You know, I do that sometimes because I'm a dirty guard player. And so I did like the sole of my foot and then the back of it. And Caleb Ortiz saw it, one of our local Puerto Ricans, and he was just amazed. He thought it was
He's like,
hilarious.
wow.
He'd never seen that before.
He doesn't get that till purple belt.
No,
you
no.
I have years
unlock,
before.
yes, you unlock that ability when you get to purple belt.
I'm not even going to think about it if that's the rules to a slap and dap with your foot.
What about the kits? Like, do they quit selling them post CJI?
I think they just
Probably.
sell out.
Really? I was
Yeah.
gonna say wait till they discount, bro.
I don't
Just
think
go-
no, they're not going to discount. I don't think they're going to sell out. I think they're going to do like it's going to be like a pre-order. So
Yeah.
it's going to be because that's what they did last time. So they're just going to make whatever's ordered.
Yeah, smart.
Dude, that Daisy Fresh
It's
is
so
so unbelievably cool.
It's so
Unbelievably
cool. I wish B teams
Can we
was.
pull them up?
Yeah,
Go to
of
Instagram,
course we
go
can.
to Craig's recent post. He's wearing all of them.
I just wish B team wasn't like the Geotech. I wish it was just regular. I mean, Geotech cam. I wish it was just regular camo, and I would have been way more with it. Kind of more like ours,
Right.
like Digi or something like
I don't
that.
mind it. I do. I like desert camo. I think desert camo would have went hard.
The reason I'm
Desert camo does
thinking
go hard.
about the B team is because this is probably the last B team kit.
Right, that's a
So
good point.
I really am like B team is kind of what got me back into jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, so emotional attachment.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, I think they have one of the coolest logos.
Their
You
logo's
know,
so
The
sick.
logo looks really
B
nice.
team ending's kind of sad.
It
I
is
mean, I know
sad.
it's
Sad
not
for
really
everybody.
ending, but
Well, it's sad for
It's
everybody.
rebranding.
It's been such a big part of the culture. I mean, I would say them
super big.
in the past like 5 years. It's been New Wave.
Look at
them,
this team. Literally pulled up
10P.
right there. That is a team, buddy.
Craig
Oh, yeah.
Jones. Yeah, there it is.
Did you see him announcing Hulk Barbosa with Gavin?
Yes,
Garcia?
hilarious.
Wow.
Man. Absolutely
He
hilarious.
is the man.
So here's the 10P one.
All right, so we're just gonna
10th planet, not
Yeah,
anything else.
Quadruple zoom.
and the
The
shirts
t-shirts
are
look
slick.
so good.
Are sick. I mean,
The 10th Planet's great.
Yeah, I like-
Australasia, I like that shirt.
I like the Australasia. Looks like Oregon Ducks.
I really do like this. I like it a lot.
But where's the kangaroo?
Oh my
God.
gosh. That
That looks like
Ethan's
checkers.
talking about Craig's bud. I'm talking about the Daisy
Yeah,
Fresh.
the Daisy Fresh is so cool. So cool, man.
It's so sick, bro. It's so sick. The
B-Team-
B Team shirt
the
is
B-Team
just
logo
so
looks great.
sick,
That one's
bro.
pretty rad.
Maybe that's my B Team merch that I get.
Yeah.
I just got some birthday money sent, and it's all going to CJI shirts and kits and all
I
that.
see.
The B Team does look
It does look
good, bro.
good.
I
Love
just
the Rashi.
I'm actually liking the colors more now that I thought they were a little more darker.
I
but
didn't
kinda-
recognize the blue instead of the. I thought it was black.
No, the blue looks good.
Yeah.
I like that like olive color on those things too.
Oh my gosh, it's so.
Who
sick.
is this?
This is New Waves, but wait till you see the back. The back of New Waves. is so
Boom!
good.
It's so sick.
that like
bro.
I don't know what's that chakram, almost like that little
The symbol
weapon.
up top.
Looks like a
or whatever.
90s like action figure box or something like that in
I
the
think it's like
back.
a
Like you put
weapon.
Ninja Turtles behind it, Power Rangers. It looks sick.
Have y'all watched the instructional where Dana Hare talks about knives and symbolisms?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like he's
absolutely.
like, I'm a big fan of
Guys.
symbols.
Autos is cool too. This is
looks great.
sick. Honestly, they're all so good. I think the worst one is the American
Gorillas.
American Gorillas, which is still sick. I like the back of it more.
gorillas? Like,
What's
why are you
the-
not going?
And the
something-
Raiders right here that we just saw.
What is this? What team is this?
Hi, brother.
Should we
The
jump-
back looks sick. I like
The
this
back's
logo.
okay. I like they did it. It's kind of like an international type scene.
Is this
Yeah.
Atos?
This is
No.
Craig Souders gym.
Yeah.
But
This
it's
is Atos right here.
so
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Atos looks really good. Man, Atos looks great. Man.
It's just sleek. Like I love that. That's my kind of.
I'm just like least related to the Atos athletes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
Personally.
why I was debating that over 10p, but I'm like, bro,
I will say
I love
my,
a go-go Plata.
I know more Atos technique than I do 10P technique. My single leg technique's all Andre Galvao.
Hey,
Galvao.
I think I
out.
may be the only guy that's rocking a little 10p
We were saying
technique in our-
10P so much. People didn't know what
Yeah.
we're talking about.
Yeah,
They're
that
like,
means
man, that's a
10th
lot of
planet.
P's.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think if they're watching this podcast, they probably
probably
know.
know
they should. Yeah. Also, Isaiah, I don't rely on the rubber guard as much, but I definitely play quite a bit of things from there. And then
You're
the-
just so much better than me. I just get
the
smashed.
Truck, the
Who are
truck
the-
is definitely my big thing.
Actually, I do remember this.
Planet.
Jogging my memory. Yeah.
Dude.
And it's slick and it's cool.
The Raiders is the European team.
Raiders is European,
It's
yeah.
such a lame
Is that
rash, bro.
Shazinski and stuff?
No, he was hurt sadly.
But that
his
team-
boy Pavel is his
Yeah.
teammate, who's really really good as well. They could have went so much better for the year, dude. They should have went like if they're gonna do Raiders, just do like a full Viking design, do like a sick
would've been
Viking,
cool.
like a long ship or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
They do have Owen Jones, who arguably is probably one of the most exciting guys in the sport right now with Tackets, I would say.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
he's just
so
a smaller
exciting.
guy. Imagine if he was a bigger guy. He would be
Rucholos are not in, right?
No,
Because they're focused on the fights and stuff,
Yeah.
Tragic. Bro.
which I don't know. I'm kind of glad about. They annoyed me last year. Levi beat them both.
I know, like
Imagine beating both brothers and then you get cucked like Levi did.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
yeah.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
But dude, I feel like Willy Wonka the movie. I feel like the kids at the front when it opens up and you go in. That's how I feel about looking at the CGI stuff. Though. It's so exciting. Biggest grappling event of the year.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so exciting.
No,
to
I'm
watch.
so excited. We have to figure out a way to watch this together or do something.
All 20 hours
CJI?
of it. All
Yeah.
20 hours.
We just stay at the gym.
well, at least maybe the day 2 and
Right.
the important getting towards the finals and stuff like that. I think would be awesome.
Oh.
Got to watch Craig's match.
Dude, Craig's match. Dude, I'm so excited to watch. All of B team is gonna be a great time to watch.
Joseph Chin
Australasia. Dude,
hasn't competed in a while.
the match we all want to see. Kenta versus Joe Chin.
Oh,
That'd be
man.
such a fun one.
And they're boys. Didn't Kenta beat them the last time they had to compete
Early
against
on,
each
they
other?
competed.
Okay.
But I mean, I think Joe Chin. It'd be a much harder match.
Yeah.
for sure. Much.
I would
harder match.
lead towards
I
Chin
think
on that one.
Kenta at that time was more of a leg lock kind of guy
don't
back
know.
then. Because mentioning that podcast, I guess he used to be huge into leg locks, and now he's much more of a wrestler.
He said that.
I could be wrong, but I'm about 90% sure.
My only match I watched Kenta's recently was whenever he competed against Mika, and he definitely was like wrestle heavy, which you look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully
He's the
that'll be
man.
exciting to see. Also, I'm excited. I want to see J Rod compete again, so hopefully that'll be
Yeah, that'll be
sometime
sick.
soon.
I hate seeing some of these guys like get to where they finally make money and then they back off the competing so much. You know?
Yeah. Well, maybe they're making money off the brand now, so they don't have to compete as much. You know,
Fair.
because I think we talked about this the other day, but a lot of guys do jiu-jitsu because they love jiu-jitsu. They don't want to compete. They compete because they have to do jiu-jitsu.
Right.
But some guys
Yes.
compared to Nicky Rod loves competing.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so if you're like Lachlan, for example, like Owen Jones even said this. He says he wishes, or his goal or his plan is to like try to pull a Lachlan, get one crazy submission and,
And
just
get
ride the
out.
wave.
Yeah.
Ride the
I
wave.
think that's more so because of partying, though, opposed
That's
to
true,
like
too.
Joseph Chin, who's just someone who loves jiu-jitsu and loves getting better at like all the little
Right.
things. And or Lachlan is kind of the same way, same
Yeah.
personality. And then you got Owen, who just wants to hit the bar or the pub,
Yeah.
as he would probably call
The
it.
poop. It's the Conor McGregor approach, bro. You
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
rich, get out.
Well, he got
But like if
corrupted.
I could be Nicky Rod or Lachlan, this might make me sound mentally weak. I'd rather just be Lachlan, bro. Get one crazy win and then just ride it out.
Really? I mean, that's.
Well, he's still doing stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess
I'm not
just
saying
enjoy
competing's
the
bad.
traveling
Well,
and competing.
Lachlan does still
aspect of
compete
things.
locally sometimes.
Does he really?
Yeah, he beats people's
Well,
tails.
yeah, he goes to your local Naga.
He does.
Imagine being 40.
Yes, that's what he
You get
does, bro. That's what
freaking
he
Lachlan
does.
Giles.
But dude, imagine like if your local tournament has Lachlan Giles, and I would just be like honored to compete
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Lachlan Giles.
Well, I think you're also one of these guys that just loves jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
love jiu-jitsu, so maybe you're just more so in that realm.
I think that's true. I think competing is good for me.
Yeah.
But I definitely
Get your
just,
brand
like,
out there for sure.
I just definitely like jiu-jitsu.
But you do it because it makes you better at jiu-jitsu. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, we
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about this, and you're like going out there, seeing what stuff works, seeing what stuff like, oh, it's this close if I do this. Or,
Right.
you know what I mean? Not the guys that are in your gym.
right.
So
Especially your size. It's hard to get
Yeah.
people.
My girth.
Yeah, you're a very girthy man.
very width. Very wide.
Very width, Moody.
Very width.
Wide load. Wide load.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
So if Ethan wins $1 million tomorrow, he never competes again.
I doubt
That's
that.
tough. Nah, I said everything I just said, but no, I compete
Yeah.
again. I think it's fun competing. Like even if I lost every match, which I won't, and I was at like the highest level. Like, dude, it's just so cool to be in a match against Declan Moody. To be in a
Yeah,
match
that would be
against,
wild.
you know what I mean? Even if I lose, which I won't. Actually, Declan Moody's
Shout
pretty
out
good.
Declan.
Yeah.
Come here, boy.
Declan's pretty good, bro.
We
But-
share the last name. So
But
that's
to me, I really,
Yeah.
I have been thinking a lot about like what is my goal, like my competition goal
Yeah.
with jiu-jitsu. I would say, I think I told you like a year ago, I think like a good goal would be like to get to WNO. You know what I mean? Or get
Yeah,
to, get
get
to
on
like
one of
the
these bigger
UFC fight
shows.
pass.
Yeah.
That'd be
or
really
one of
cool,
those-
dude.
Oh.
Yeah,
What's
I
the other
said that's
one?
like an early goal, but
I would take vacation to be there for that, brother. Like,
that
that would be
sick.
sick.
It'd be sick for sure.
I hear it's a good show too. I've had a couple friends on who's number one.
Yeah, but dude, UFC BJJ now, that's super cool too.
That's super cool.
But-
I think that's going to be tougher to get on than who's
Oh,
number
yeah.
one these days. They're like
sure.
exclusive. They're trying to steal all the athletes.
all the best,
Yeah.
like the
Sign
cream
them
of the
to
crop.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think maybe you could
Business
start at a
model.
WNO, get your name out there, and then move up. Like,
Yeah.
like we talked about earlier. I think you can do anything. So,
Yeah. UFC, please sign us.
oh my,
We may
gosh.
suck, but we'll put on a good.
Yeah, there's no shot I'm getting signed
I
anytime.
definitely
soon.
won't pull guard.
Oh, I certainly won't.
I certainly
talk a lot
would.
of trash. We will build the fight along with Bullshido boys.
Bullshido boys, brother. Yeah. I think that I do think that the UFC BJJ thing is good for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I just prefer the CJI approach, but I do respect anyone trying to make jiu-jitsu bigger. We love jiu-jitsu.
I would say overall it's good for the sport. But I
Absolutely.
do kind of agree with Craig that I think like the not necessarily it's the exclusivity is bad. At least for like, you know, it makes sense like saying, okay, I'm in UFC BJJ, I can't go compete for one.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But you should be allowed to do these like once a year events.
Yeah.
That's totally
Yeah.
different. you
And that's
know?
just like that's how jiu-jitsu is formed. To
Yeah.
this
right.
day.
And that is just like the history of that's just how jiu-jitsu is. Like
Right.
it's always
you
been
do
something.
pans, you do worlds, you
Right.
do trials.
It's one of those things where you do a few competitions a year. The good guys, they do a few
Yes.
competitions, the big competitions a year.
and
That's
the
just
fans want that.
Yeah.
It's the tradition, it's the history, and it's just it's good, clean fun. And there is something to be said for like the legacy of this CGI now, but ADC. There's a what's the word? There's status to winning these things.
Well,
You know
also
what
like
I mean?
financial status, you know, being able to sell your brand off of this. These are athletes. They can't make money forever. Now it's jiu-jitsu, it's not MMA, so you definitely can have a longer career depending on how you take care of yourself. And obviously you can't control injuries and stuff.
Right.
But it's like, hey, even though they're probably paying them much better than most of them were getting paid, if not, they wouldn't have signed the contract.
UFC, BJJ, they
Yes.
are.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, hey, you know, I've done this for 15 years and I haven't made that much money.
Right.
So it's like, you know, if I can go even medal or get fourth place at ADCC or this or that, like these are big things and we care about jiu-jitsu athletes because we want jiu-jitsu to do better.
Because
So
I
that's the thing
want
that bothers
jiu-jitsu
me.
money because we want jiu-jitsu money.
Yeah, definitely. Also, like jiu-jitsu money is much different than MMA money.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have like a 6-year span where you do real hot in the UFC, brother, and you are
Yeah.
If
well
that.
off.
If you're
Yeah,
lucky
6
if you
years
make
long.
six.
dude.
I mean, if you're doing one, you're probably pretty good.
Yeah.
You could definitely easily compete 20 years as a jiu-jitsu athlete at a fairly high level
Like,
and
what's
make
his-
no money.
Especially if you win an ADCC. Like imagine, okay, Craig's not Craig with his personality. He's bland. But his jiu-jitsu is still exciting, and that flying triangle worked. And like, he isn't a silver medalist, and he was the most boring traditional jiu-jitsu guy you could ever meet. Had cool jiu-jitsu, he would live for a long time off of that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just off of his cool jiu-jitsu.
You know, if nothing else, even if you're not getting a ton of like brand money, like that helps you promote your local gym, right?
Yeah.
That's like Wagner Hocha. He's not a household name, but he has a really successful gym, partially because of his success on the competition maps.
Absolutely.
Wagner's an old head for those who don't know.
But also, we have to give UFC the benefit of the doubt that maybe they learn and grow from this. You know what I mean? And maybe that these are things that they improve on in the future.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
If they're listening.
I think Dana likes keeping them tight on that tight leash.
I just throw it out there. You know what I mean? It would be awesome if these things would happen.
It will be good for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Craig was promoting the UFC BJJ, so either he was trying to get in their good graces again or something like that.
Yeah.
Overall, good for the sport. And look, if they offered me like $100K, whatever they're offering the tacket, dude, yeah, I'll do jiu-jitsu for you.
Brother,
they're probably doing better than
give
that.
me a grand.
They're doing better than that. For
yeah.
sure.
Literally,
especially Andrew.
fly me out, give me a grand, I'll compete.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Well,
brand awareness.
You got tacket?
Sure. $1,000, fly me out.
I think you
Let me wear the
also
UFC
have
stuff.
different connections that you can make there, though. Like, you have other things to be like, hey, I'm doing a favor trying to be an MMA fighter. I think maybe your specific situation is a little bit different, you know?
Dude, I feel like just going out there and like being able to say you literally had a match with someone like Andrew Tackett, like that automatically puts you into a whole different status.
Even if like you get one nice sweep, dude, like you could make money off that sweep.
You could post that sweep 100 times.
And you could rebrand it and open an instructional.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then you're
Jiu-jitsu
also like
seminar.
someone that you don't care. Your pride is not too high. Like, okay, he swept you. You can make a skit making fun of yourself. Like, these are things that are so good for people that are gym owners or jiu-jitsu athletes that aren't raking in the money. You know what I mean? When they should be.
That's like, when was the last time you saw Keenan Cornelius compete? But he's posting reels every day of crazy subs, and he's still getting brand
Living
awareness.
off.
I mean, there's plenty of athletes now that are even high-level competitors that aren't winning that much,
Right.
but still have a bunch of following, but are still like getting, because they just, I mean, not that J-Rod doesn't win, he does, but like he just posts like Uchis every day,
Right.
and he gets thousands of followers.
Yeah,
You know?
like 40,000 views, 15,000 likes. Yeah.
Uching our guys at our gym.
Now he is they're in the air,
They're in
like
the
they're
air.
gone.
Still though, like if I post an equivalent judo throw, and it does super well. We're talking 5,000 likes.
But this is-
and that would be
That'd be great.
super.
This is where the attachment to the UFC or CJI or ADCC, that's where these things are so important.
Yep.
So I'm just hoping in the future that maybe they meet in the middle a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was good conversations.
Yeah.
Good times. Better friends.
Better friends.
Does that wrap it up? Bullshido Boys number 3
I believe
Bullshido
it
Boys
does,
number
guys.
3.
Tune in.
next week, next
time.
Wednesday.
Stay on the mats. Keep
That's
training
right.
hard, and we'll see you next week.
Stay weird.
Stay weird, brother.